see if everything's working. Hello. Oh, everyone. Hold on, let me just test the audio. It's quiet. Little. Ugh. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Okay, that's good. Okay, let's see if it works. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Hello? Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay, listen, there's a reason I'm so quiet right now. It's 12 a.m. and everyone else in the house is asleep. I have to be really, really quiet. I don't know if I can. I wanted to stream. I wanted to try streaming in the middle of the night because it's less awkward when there's just like no one in the house. And there's also, I mean, it's less awkward than when there's just like no one in the house. But I also, it's kind of awkward when other people are in the house and awake and walking around. So I've decided to do a stream in the middle of the night when everyone's supposed to be asleep. Just turn the volume down. Okay. So, this is a horror game that we're gonna be playing. It's called The Park. It's a one-off game. It'll take about like 2 hours at most. Which is good because I usually go to bed at like 2 a.m. anyways. So I just thought we would play this now. And see how it goes. I turned the mic volume up so my voice actually gets picked up. Let me test it a few more times though. I just want to check and make sure. I just want to make sure that my voice isn't complete garbage. Is that better? Okay. It's a little unclear. If I don't remember to turn it back down after the stream is over. Hopefully you guys can understand me. If you can't, then I'm sorry to hear that. I didn't do it on purpose.
In my heart and mind, I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
I forgot the subtitles. My bad, give me a second.
Where's Mr. Bear?
I haven't seen Mr. Bear, Callum. Stay in the car. I'll go and ask information.
Being a Parent 101. This is a psychological horror game where you are in a park. How do I run, first of all? No buttons to run. It's basically a spooky walking simulator where you're in a theme park.
Attention, patrons. The park is now closed. Please make your way to the car park at your earliest convenience. Employees prepare the park for shutdown.
You'll understand more when we get into it. I'm not going to spoil the story for you.
Callum was born the day this place opened. This is his favorite place in the world.
Atlantic Island Park, a tribute to the untamed heart of Solomon Island and the people who use their talents to bring the dream of Nathaniel Winter to life. May this park be a place where joy and laughter are gathered and used to infect all of those who follow after. Let's see if there's any papers anywhere. Okay.
Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine. Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath. Think about the last place you saw your son's teddy bear. Hey, stop! I think your boy just ran into the park. I'll unlock the gates for you.
First of all, fucker, I didn't tell you my name or what I lost. Second of all, how the fuck could my child get into the park if you just said you'll unlock the gates, you weirdo? And this doesn't look like an information desk. This literally looks like a psychiatrist's office. Especially with those diplomas on the wall. Or what looks to be diplomas on the wall right there. So basically, this is what we're doing. We're chasing after Callum in this fucking theme park of doom. In the middle of the night. So I gotta be quiet. Welcome to Atlantic Island Park. You just said there was no... I just checked the information about this and it said there were no achievements. Welcome to Atlantic Island Park. When I first came to visit Solomon Island, I fell deeply in love with its natural beauty. It's a scenic place. And I created many of my best memories here. I wanted to create a place that captures the essence of Solomon Island, a place where families would bring their children to create memories of their own. I invite you to explore this park we have created, from the ferns, from the Ferris wheel, which rivals the local lighthouse for the best view of the area, to the Sideshow Alley, where we have many fascinating games and objects from the local area to explore. Enjoy. Nathaniel Winters. Chad the Chipmunk recommends. Shit. Okay, it's still going. Jesus, I thought it was gonna cut out. I was about to lose my mind. For the little ones, try the Tunnel of Tales for a gentle, family-friendly retelling of timeless fairy tales. If that sounds a little too slow, grab an adult and jump on the bumper cars. Full throttle for everyone. For the teens, pump up your Octotron, then defy the laws of gravity with the award-winning roller coaster. Finish it all up in the House of Horrors, but be warned, it might scare all the fun out of you. For the big ones, take a romantic spin on the Ferris wheel with your significant other, and take in the natural beauty of Solomon Island, followed up with a stroll through exotic sights and wild games of the Sideshow Alley. There is truly something for everybody in the park. Once you flip from American Car, there's still much to do on Solomon Island. Present this brochure to our local business partners to save big money. Let's eat Sunshine Deli. Whether a light snack or something substantial, the Sunshine Deli can find a way to satisfy your craving. Susie's Diner. Layback Dining, King's. Okay, it's just places to eat and sleep. Looks like a discount Willy Wonka.
There's something special about the entrance to an amusement park. A line
That's
drawn
true.
between the real world and the world of whimsy within.
True.
On the side, the apathy of our everyday lives. And on the other, anything we might dare to dream. It's no wonder Callum ran back inside. I wouldn't want to leave either.
Attention employees, the park is now closed. Have a safe journey home.
That's true. Also, why did you let me back in right as the park was closing? This is bullshit. I'm hallucinating. I'm on drugs. Forget the child. Forget the teddy bear. Call the police tomorrow. I would like to go back down the escalator instead. Let me go back down.
Oh God. The park. What happened here?
Ugh.
It's easy to get lost here.
I'm sure it is. I don't think I can die in this game, but I want to be careful nonetheless. What was the button to call this bitch?
Stop! Callum! Come back, Callum!
Oh no, that sounds creepy. You don't sound like his mother, you sound like a goddamn kidnapper. I'm not letting go of L3. It's doing it on its own.
Too dark. I'm not going in there without a flashlight.
What if I force it? I can kind of force it. That's as far as she'll go, though.
Come out, sweetie.
Come on, Mommy.
I think this belongs to Callum. Callum?
Catch me, Mommy.
Chad the Chipmunk, huh? Just a drunk guy in a suit.
Chad the Chipmunk welcomes you to Atlantic Island Park. Check cuisine in the daily type, sculpture shows and locations. Okay, Sideshow Alley, Octotron, entrance. Chad the Chipmunk worse than class. Chad the Chipmunk can't seem to pass. Chad gets angry, he likes to fight. Chad is beaten every night. Chad will have a dead-end job. Chad will die a useless slob. Sorry, Chad, you don't seem to be well liked.
What is this about?
Purchase the land on Solomon Island for pittance. I might add, whatever Archie Henderson did, the locals did to the locals. Just the mention of his name had people slamming doors and locking shutters from the moment I arrived on the island. My lawyers had arranged everything in advance, but me personally, he took it upon himself to offer me another warning. I don't know what you're planning to do with this land, Mr. Winter, but the soil here is bitter with a curse carried from the old country. Old man Henderson, he did terrible, dark things. The land remembers, sir. I dismissed him shortly afterwards, mostly amused by his pathetic attempt at warning me off. I have a great vision for this place, and the will to see that vision through to the very end. Atlantic Island Park, the name is perfect. I can't imagine it being anything else. This is the start of something amazing. Chad's still there, good.
Come on, Mommy.
I know I'm supposed to go on there, but I want to know what happens if I just run past to the next area. There's nothing stopping me.
Another accident. This place.
Huh. Despite the constant interruptions to work, Atlantic Island Park will be opening on time. The governor is booked to cut the ribbon, so the only real question is whether we will have any customers. I'm not truly worried. The customers will come out of simple curiosity. I decided what was needed from the band writings of Archie Henderson. It's astonishing to think that a resonance of positive emotions can be used to fuel such a process. Henderson himself chose to use negative, and that caused some of the taint that still lingers in this place. I'll not make his mistakes very soon. I will know if this has all been for nothing. So I can go on. I'm not gonna go on though. It's simply a waste.
Callum, stay where you are!
I'm not even sitting in the chair, it looks like.
Near a great forest, there lived a poor woodcutter, his wife and his 2 children, a boy named Hansel and a girl named Gretel. They were very poor and had very little to bite or sup. "What will become of us?" the woodcutter asked his wife one night. "I tell you what, husband, we will take the children into the thickest part of the forest tomorrow and abandon them there." "No, my wife, I cannot do that," said the man.
The fuck
"Then
are
we
you
will
freaking out
all
about?
starve, you fool."
What is going on? What are you? You're
Hansel and Gretel
hyperventilating and I heard
overheard
something
their parents
touch the
talking,
fucking
and
boat.
Gretel began to weep.
This swan.
"Do not
I
fret,
fucking
Gretel,"
saw that, you
Hansel
little
said.
shit.
He crept out of the hut and gathered white stones from the ground to fill his pockets.
This is the limit of my turn range,
The next
probably
morning,
for
the
realism.
woodcutter leads the children into the forest. Before they leave, their mother gives them a slice of bread and warns them that
I
they
fucking...
get no more food
You.
that day.
What do you...
Callum, where did you go?
Clever Hansel leaves a trail of white stones behind them as they pass into the woods. When their
Yeah,
father
I
leaves
fucking
them,
see you,
the
Chad.
children wait a
Fuck
while,
you.
then follow the trail back to their parents' house.
I can't fucking keep my eyes on you. It won't let me.
After receiving a thorough scolding from their parents for getting lost in the woods, the children are sent to bed without any supper. Hansel tried to sneak out and collect more white stones, but found that the door was locked. "Tomorrow I will take them into the woods myself," the wife told the woodcutter. In the morning, their mother gave them a slice of bread and led them deep into the forest once again.
Dude, the fucking
Hansel
goose
broke
is
the bread
glowing
into
red
pieces
and something is
with a
rocking the
trail of
boat.
breadcrumbs to lead them safely home. But hungry-eyed birds snatched up the breadcrumbs and his trail was destroyed. Abandoned by their parents and unable to find the trail home, the children wandered in the forest for 3 days.
they'd be dead without water. Or food. One or the other. I don't remember which it was.
The children stumbled into a clearing with an exceedingly strange house. Its walls were made of gingerbread, and its windows were panes of clear sugar. Hansel, desperately hungry, ran forward and began to nibble on the walls. Nibble, nibble, little mouse. Who is nibbling at my house? An old woman emerged from the house, sniffing the air and peering around with cloudy eyes. Oh, you dear children, who brought you here? Just come in and stay with me. No harm will come to you. But Hansel and Gretel stayed back, for the old woman reminded them of their cruel mother. Come, children, don't be afraid. I have something for you. The old woman offered them 2 enormous lollipops. The children took them and began to eat. You see, nothing to fear here. Come inside, the old woman urged, and the children, still licking their sweets, followed. Once inside the house,
Fuck
the old woman
you.
changed. She stuffed Hansel
I'm
with
trying not to fucking scream, you
Gretel to work,
stupid bitch.
sweeping
This was a bad
clean
idea.
her hut. Your brother will make a good mouthful. The old
I can
woman
see
told Gretel.
you glowing red, you
Once
piece of
you've
shit.
gotten
You're
up,
doing it, aren't you?
I
Stupid
shall
swan boat,
feast
bitch.
upon him. Time passed, and poor Hansel refused to eat, fearing the day that the witch would eat him. The witch, for her part, grew impatient. Today I will cook and eat your brother, Gretel. Climb inside and light the oven. But Gretel pretended not to understand. I do not know how. Where is the opening? Fool, the old witch said. The opening is here. And she moved to show Gretel. Seizing her courage, brave Gretel gave the witch a shove, and the old crone tumbled forward into the oven. Gretel slid a large iron bolt over the door to the oven. Gretel freed her brother Hansel, and together they lit a fire beneath the oven. And though she screamed and begged, the children sat by the oven until her screams had stilled, and the witch was cooked. And then, because even children can't survive on sweets, they divided up the body of the old witch and ate her.
I'm pretty sure that's the traditional, not the safe for work one. Yeah. Hi. Hi. Fucker. You think I didn't see you earlier? I saw your blood earlier. Bitch boy. You don't scare me. You gave me a little start though. Now let me off this kooky ride. Let me off, you fucker. You blow wieners.
Hansel and Gretel. I used to read it to Callum when the electricity was shut off. Those poor children. The whole world against them. The forest, the birds, the old witch, even their own parents. I used to imagine that Callum and I were the kids in that story. Not mother and son, but brother and sister, hand in hand against the unkind world. We were always hungry, looking for our own house made of candy. looking for the sweetness that could take the pain away. Hunger leads people to desperate, terrible places where the tree branches reach like claws.
I mean, I guess that's true. Okay. No papers to pick up.
Where did you go?
What are you, the gingerbread man?
This old thing used to make the blood run to my head. Make me dizzy. The guy just snapped. Those poor kids.
Eyewitness report. Island Park incident. Officer on duty, Sheriff Bannerman. Witness name, Creed Norma. Statement. We were waiting for our turn on the ride. Frank, me, and the boys. This fellow in the chipmunk suit is making an ice sculpture while people took photographs. I just wanted to go over to him, but I've always been wary of those suits. They give me the creeps. It's silly, I know. Anyway, the chipmunk man, he was carving and picking away at the ice, and at first we thought he was making some animal like a tiger or a lion, but it was more ice fell away. When you first looked at it, it was a human face smiling out of that block of ice. But the more you looked at it, the more you saw there was something not quite right about the proportions, something unnatural that made your heart beat just a little bit faster, like you were prey, and that thing was in the ice was Hunter. And these teenagers walked up, and one of them made a face at the carving and said something rude to the guy in the chipmunk suit, and then, well, he went berserk. For a few moments it was chaos. Everyone was running away from the guy who had one of the teenagers on the ground, and he was stabbing with the ice pick, and blood was spraying, and people were screaming, and Frank and I had the kids, and we were dragging them away as fast as we could. The last thing I saw before Frank dragged me away was the eyeball of one of those poor kids had landed on the ice sculpture, making the horrible creature look more or less alive. Where's the box? Where's the fucking box? Where's the entrance, actually? Hey, Dingus. How are you over there? I see you. My schmoopy. Is this the entrance? Is this where I walked to? No, I walked over there. Where's the entrance? Where's the exit? Where am I going? Oh, here it is. Think that's where I'm supposed to go.
Oh, I remember this.
Oh. I see. I didn't know there was photos. Hopefully there's not more. That was a real pain in the ass to notice. Now how do I get on this thing?
I can't get on while it's moving.
Ugh. I could just skip the ride. That's a thing you can do. I remember. That's what I tried to do with Hansel and Gretel. But I figured, it's here. It's part of the story. Experiment with the story some other time. On my own time. Did I see someone? Am I crazy? There's no one around me. It's going faster and higher. I don't like that. There's definitely someone in there. Hi. I don't like you. You're ugly. And you're creepy. You're gonna give me nightmares. I'm just kidding. I'm messing with you. You're not that scary, but you are ugly. Uglier than sin. Ugly as sin. Alright, now let me off this shitty ride. And he's not here. Where the fuck?
Treachery hides in thoughts. Treachery that lashes like a whip and scars our insides. The first time I saw Callum, my thoughts betrayed me. I looked down at this wrinkled, red, bawling thing and I thought, is that it? We build our world from expectations, and the world that I had built for Callum was no different. He was so real, so there, and so far from my expectations. And they shattered, and as they fell in pieces, that one treacherous thought became a new foundation. All of the love that we shared, all of the warmth and goodness that followed, built on a single, traitorous thought.
I think that's a pretty standard reaction to a newborn baby. What the fuck? What the fuck? Didn't know you could do that. I know as soon as I take this paper away, it's gonna jump scare me. I need to fucking gag myself when I'm done reading this, otherwise I'm going to scream and wake everyone up. And that is not what we want to do. I thought working in the park for summer would be a lot of fun, but the end of the season, the year really drags. There aren't many tourists, and there's so much of the staff. So they're just standing around gossiping, and most of that gossip is about Chad. I mean Steve. See? Even I'm starting to call him Chad, and I went to school with the guy. It's a goddamn suit. I'm getting... In the beginning it was a laugh. Steve the local lush as Chad the Chipmunk, child-friendly mascot at Atlantic Island Park. Lock up your daughters and all of that. But the more he wears the suit, the weirder Steve is getting. At first it was little things, like refusing to change out of the suit at work and taking it home with him every day. But then I saw him in his diner still wearing the suit, and it wasn't even a work day. Some of the staff I saw him walking and talking with Mr. Winter, the owner, one day. But nothing seems to have changed. The suit still smells like a carcass whenever Steve walks by. Apparently Steve has picked up some new skills since last time I saw him. Puking up in a gutter outside Signal Station, because he sure as hell can carve a mean ice sculpture. The shapes he makes in the ice, though, they give me the creeps. Steve came by the booth today. Lucky me. And he just hung around for a while. I couldn't really tell because of the suit. It seemed like he was staring at me, sizing me up, eye-fucking me, whatever he was doing. I asked him what he wanted, and he just stood there, not saying anything. Eventually I called my supervisor, and he came by. Chad, Steve wandered off. My supervisor told me everything. Alright, so here it is. Also, I quit. I don't want to see that chipmunk suit ever again. Laura Henman.
Mommy needs to see you, Callum.
How do I fucking... Jesus, bitch! Breathe. both of us need to breathe, okay? Let's just walk it off. It's okay. Just shadows, nothing to be scared of. So the Chad the Chipmunk guy is definitely dead, and that's a corpse walking around in that chipmunk suit, which is why it smells like a carcass. You cannot convince me that it's not a fucking walking, talking, reanimated corpse. Actually, we don't even know if he's talking. Probably not even talking corpse. Just a walking corpse that can carve ice sculptures. That's a level up from a walking, talking corpse. But still, a walking corpse is a walking corpse.
Constant crashes and 80s music. Guess it floats someone's boat.
Oh yeah, it sure does. That's why it exists. I used to love bumper cars, I'm not even gonna lie. These things were my bread and butter when I used to go to amusement parks as a child. I think there's supposed to be a paper around here, maybe? Somewhere? There should be. Logic says there should be one in each area. Electroshock therapy. Nice. I hear it's quite the shocker. I'm just kidding, that was stupid. That wasn't even a funny joke. Not even ironically bad funny. That was just dumb. I'm dumb. Shitty puns. There's gotta be something around here. I mean, I guess the vision counted as a something, but I meant a paper or something. There's gotta be some kind of paper, right? Don't run into me. Is this the something? Oh, hey, it has something. Employee name Francis Dufresne, time and date of the accident, October 25th, 1976. Job title and department, laborers working on the crane, supervisor, blah, blah, blah. Lawrence Creed, Michael Edgeworth. Brief description of the accident. Then, during the transportation of bumper cars into the area, one of the straps attached to the loading truck became untied, causing a cascade of bumper cars onto Francis, who was standing, directing the driver. Francis was crushed by the weight of the cars. Francis was killed. And replaced you, doctor. Yes. If yes, you file unplaced push form. Yes. Dexter claims to have seen someone on the back of the load undoing the straps. No one else reported seeing that. The sheriff requested that Dexter provide them with urine samples. What could have been done to prevent this accident? Double checking the straps or transit should be mandatory, and drug screenings for all drivers. No. Illegible signature. Local laborers are very superstitious. This hasn't helped. Some of them are refusing to return to work until they have someone from the local church walk the park and exorcise the spirits. Well, they're probably right, considering apparently Mr. Archie Henderson was dabbling with evil energies that involved hurting people. It's not a superstition if it's actually happening. Jeez, I hate when you do that. Come on, make me your best shot. Okay. So, you want me to go that way? Where's the exit? I'm going over there. Come on. Come on. Stop shaking. You're fine. I gotta check this area. Get off the crazy pills. At least they're making things easier for me. Dissuade them. They have sent an inspector to investigate the accident in the parks. I've given him the grand tour and spoken about all our safety upgrades, but he seems unconvinced. In this case, the park itself is working against me. This dire man has become more and more intractable the more time he spends in the park. I've offered to pay for his stay in the overall hotel to get him out of here. It seems to have made him even more paranoid. I don't think this man is going to allow my park to stay open. This is a disaster for my ultimate goals. So I can go down there, but it seems to want me to go over to there. I'll go over there.
It's a matter of public record that I am a failure as a mother. Once, when Callum was very small, I left him asleep in the car while I ran an errand. Don't even remember what it was. When I came back, the sheriff was standing next to the car, watching my boy through the window. I didn't like what I saw in his eyes. Judgment. He wrote me the ticket without saying a word. Just the scratch of his pen on the notepad. When he gave it to me, our eyes met. I know what you're going through. My daughter, Helen, she just gets some help. Help was a bolt of lightning. Help was 1,000 volts surging through my veins. Help is agony. I'd rather die. I wanted to scream. I'd rather you pulled your gun and shot me. But instead my mouth said, yes, Sheriff.
Well, that's depressing. I can't say anything against it. I'm sure we've all had moments like that at some point. Continually delayed by the incompetence of the builders. The problem is that they are locals, and so they believe the rumors about what Old Man Henderson used to do here. They grew up on those tales. Every time a bolt comes loose or a wrench goes missing, these fools are crossing themselves against black magic. Of course, that is why I chose this site over all the other potentials. Solomon Island is the nexus for dark energies, and the thought of all that power just dissipating beneath the ether, it makes my skin crawl. Called in a few favors back in Brooklyn and got someone with the local academy, see if they had any interest books about local history. Turns out they do, and it turns out the Old Man Henderson had some pretty strong connections to the Brooklyn crowd. Perhaps something he wrote will help me find the piece of the plans that I'm missing. I know things about this game, about the lore, but I can't tell you because that would be spoilers. We will discuss the lore and what I know about what's being said here after. Right now I just want to collect the pages. Oh god, there's two roads. There's two roads. Oh, there's 2 roads. You really want to fucking cook my goose? Huh? Huh? Oh, okay. Thing just showed us where we're supposed to go. But rather than where we're supposed to go, I'm interested in the Ferris wheel and the other path that I saw. Because I know for damn well I did not come down that path, I came upstairs. So we're going down the other path first, and then we'll go on the Ferris wheel. I came from over there. Octotron. What the hell? You can get here from the Octotron? You can't get here from the Octotron. The bridge is broke. Understandable. Have a nice day. Wish it would stop fucking making me stop sprinting at its own discretion. It's really annoying. See? Finger's still pushing down L3. And for some reason, I'm getting booted out of the sprint zone. You're not gonna make me go through the entire fucking line.
So they are going to close this place down. Doesn't surprise me.
Huh. State of Fair Brides Inspection, Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services, State Inspection Report. Second inspection result, unsafe, close to park. Inspector connects after toilet in the park, Ryan Ryan's in the Starling number of incidents suffered here in the park. This inspection being action shut down until Nathaniel Winters complies with all safety regulations. We understand there's a sensitive political relationship between Mr. Winter and the Senator. I nevertheless suggest that such political considerations be set aside in condemning Atlantic Island Park. The rides at first glance appear well constructed to maintain, but the sheer number of incidents in the park during the last few years and during constructions lead me to believe that there is something wrong at the base level of construction. We should close up the park and fully investigate these plots. To wit, here's a partial list of fatalities. The park was opened 2 years ago. Family 3 killed when a roller coaster cart derailed. 14 separate incidents of broken bones and crushed ribs while riding the Octotron. 3 suicides from top of the Ferris wheel. A child seriously injured on the escalator. Over a dozen children reported missing. Oh my god, he's killing the children. And the House of Horrors since its construction, one report of drowning in the Tunnel of Tales. Okay, I'm looking at it. Only 3 killed when the roller coaster derailed. I haven't been on the roller coaster yet, so I can't say anything about that. 14 separate incidents of broken bones, probably from the high speeds of the Octotron. Something probably made it go fast. 3 suicides. Well, we're about to find out about that. The child seriously injured in the escalator. That could be what the escalator was glitching like that when we entered. Over a dozen children reported missing in the House of Horrors since its construction. So he's been killing the kids in the House of Horrors, or something else has. One report of drowning in the Tunnel of Tales. That must be what was bumping the boat and being weird about it, and why this one had fucking bloody eyes. The sheer volume of incidents means that it's I'm sorry. It's me strongest recommendation. The Atlantic part we closed immediately, signed David Walseth. What the fuck? What in the name of the gods? What is going on? Is this a glitch? I think I'm glitched. The sky is beautiful.
People come into your life for a reason. Dad used to say that before Mom ran off. After that, he mostly just drank.
Okay, things obviously
Things were
broken.
different for Don and I. When we met, I was sweeping the floor at Susie's diner. He came in with some workers, but he didn't try to flirt or cop a feel like the others. He just ordered a coffee and sat there, watching me. When my shift was over, he offered to walk me home. I don't know how to describe that walk. We talked and laughed and eventually kissed. It felt like love. It felt like a fairy tale.
Aww.
I can't tell you if Callum was made that night or one of the ones that followed. But I think it has to be that night. That one perfect night. Don and I moved in together, but then, well, he died. According to the supervisor, his safety harness failed when he was working on the top of the Ferris wheel. Don was there one moment, and then gone. Sometimes people leave your life for no reason. I was 3 months pregnant with Callum. Fairy tale fucking over.
I'm sorry to hear that. You really didn't deserve that. All honesty. I'm really wondering what the fuck happened to this game, though. Is this gonna persist? Are we just stuck here? Hopefully we're not stuck here. Oh. Okay, good. We're not stuck here. God has blessed us today. Alright. Fuck. Shit. Fuck, shit, fuck. Okay. Alright. We got the ticket. We explored the things. We rode the fucking Ferris wheel from hell. It's time to go to the Coaster of Doom. Can I go to the Coaster of Doom? Can you stop making me not run when I'm holding the run button, please?
A lot of people idolize their children. You hear them talking about their kids and just the way they talk, their fucking voices make me want to vomit. My angel likes to read, and little Johnny is so good on the piano. Fuck those people!
Okay.
You give up 9 months of your life carrying them, you traumatize yourself giving birth to them, and then you spend the rest of your life as their slave.
Bro, chill.
Wiping asses, mopping up piss, feeding them. Little life-sucking monsters who take and take and take until... we all go insane. Any parent who pretends otherwise is just dishonest. That's called choice supportive bias. I am honest. Callum really grinds my gears, and he owes me everything. Everything. It'd serve the little fuck right if I just abandoned him.
What are you on about? Why are you bad parenting 101 right now? Ma'am, please. Do Do not abuse that child. What did that child do to you? What did he do to you? Why? Honest to God, why? It sounds like screaming. I don't like it. Okay.
I always wanted to ride this one. Never got around to do it before.
Hello, Mr. Oogie Boogie.
What do you want?
Oh,
We need
God.
to talk about Callum.
Mr. Oogie Boogie, get out of my fucking car.
What have you done to him?
That's insulting. You and your boy are everything that this place doesn't want. The antithesis of what we stand for.
Mr. Oogie Boogie, get out of here.
Poor child. He tried so hard to do what he was taught. He even left you a trail of breadcrumbs. But the park is just so hungry.
Tell me where my son is.
The witch has him now. Has both of you. No happy ending here, I'm afraid.
Just leave me alone.
Fool. You always were.
Always was a fool or always was alone. Come back. Don't leave me here. I couldn't read that. Things that all you ever love will be. Not saved. I can read that. You fucking ran Callum over. You psycho tube top. Come on, let me out. We're gonna box. Let me out of the damn cart! Jesus! Come here. We're gonna fucking fight. We're gonna fight. We're not. Pussy. It works. The calculation adjustment works. Transport and storage mechanisms seem to follow us. What a wonderful day. Well, these people knew what they were feeling. And so what if a few people leave the park at the end of the day feeling dour? So what if the children are more scared than excited on the roller coaster? This could be the doorway to immortality. And such doorways only open to those who have the will to find the key. It's always immortality with you fucking weirdos. Always, 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 always with the immortality, you fucking weirdos.
Waits.
Does she though? Does she really? Hold on, how many trophies are there? I want to see how many there are.
Callum has bruises on his arms, finger marks. Someone has been hurting him. I've asked him, demanded really, to know where he got the marks. But he doesn't want to answer me. Something has scared him into silence. He doesn't dare talk. He's been changing too. Something sinister lurks in the darkness behind his eyes. I catch him staring at me at odd moments. In the night, he tosses and turns and cries out words that I cannot understand. When I try to soothe him, he snaps and bites at my fingers. I think he wants to talk to me. I think he wants to tell me.
Woman.
They are watching him every minute of every day.
Woman.
They are whispering to him in his sleep, changing him. They are taking my baby away from me.
Woman. You fucking crazy
Can't
woman.
save him. There will be pain. But I love him, and in the end, he will understand why.
Woman. This woman is crazy. This woman is off her gourd. $5 says she's the one abusing him. And the reason he's quiet about it is because she scares him. And he's fucking terrified of her. And honestly, I don't blame him. This bitch is crazy.
The whole town was shocked by that one. Never found out who did it.
Hold on. Ah, I see. So it appears that the killer was actually Chad, according to this achievement that I just got. Anyway, sorry. Tech issues. Apparently the killer was Chad, according to the achievo I just got. Cotton candy corpse leaves sour taste in the bark over his mouth. Yesterday evening, visitors to Lincoln Park were shocked and horrified by the discovery of dismembered corpse behind the cotton candy stand. According to the local authorities, the corpse had been left has yet to be identified. However, they confirmed that the remains appear to be those of a child. The corpse was discovered by a group of teenagers from Minnesota Academy who noticed a pair of ravens tugging at something just out of sight behind the shack. Nathaniel Winters and this is true judgment. Something this is curious. Especially in a peaceful place that was designed to bring both happiness and joy. The staff of Atlantic Island Park offer their condolences to the family and friends of the victim and will cooperate fully with authorities to help bring this case to rest. The Sullivan Chronicle will provide daily updates on the story going forward.
Bastard. Who did this to him? These are mine.
You don't know that. You don't know those are yours, ma'am. Don't eat those. Oh my god. This is why you don't eat pills you just find, no matter if they're labeled, if they're yours or not. Not safely. He's a fat pig, but his daughter's hot. Fuck gravity. I can taste your dreams. Destroy reality. 1980s. Say no to the graffiti. Some kids laugh, some kids cry, but mostly children simply die. All that you love will be carried away. Are you better off than you were 4 years ago? Regan 80. Don't believe anything they tell you. Fear the boogeyman. Stop picking your nose then. The bogeyman. Oh god. Huh? Don't tell me what to do. Fine. Backwards it is then. Fine.
Don't touch me.
What the fuck? Future Times by Laurel and Howdy. Philip is the signature of the personal creator. I believe her name was Mama. Every 17th child is a magnet of her sinfulness, made omniscient by broken fires in the coastal strand. We don't believe that the earth belongs to the battered goats and shamrock after birth. Only the true naked wrens of righteous indignation are severed by war-cross cleavages and thrust to exercise arrhythmia. Puma will come to the island. Your talisman will shatter the seals of religion. Only then will priests shoot sluts revealed. And then reveal housewife. These slaves, messiahs, exals for the rescue. Tango, grips that. What the fuck is this? They all sing arrival for decade-long updates on the story going forward. Alright, obviously you're tripping balls and need some fucking help here. Because you're not fucking doing okay right now. Hey. Oh no, she's a cutter. Poor baby. And she also passed out.
The park is a collage of contradictions all of its own. Millions of people die every year in car crashes, and the park has little cars designed specifically to simulate that action. Hear the children scream with joy. In the sideshow alley, you can walk away with 15 cents worth of mass-produced Chinese teddy bears, while a grinning carny pockets your hard-earned $5. And what secrets lie beneath the sullen waters of the lake. The tears of jilted lovers, the soiled condoms of illicit affairs, the clotted blood of the lonely suicide. And the face of the witch looms over it all. I've always despised her toothy grin and warty nose. I hate that sparkle in her weathered, watchful eyes. I think Callum is waiting for me. Inside.
What a depressing story you've just told me. And I can't leave. I'm being forced into the witch's mouth. I request leave of this nonsense. Witch bitch. Let's fight. Oh, my back. Oh, God. What the fuck? Oh. Oh, God. This flashlight is so ass. It should be illegal. Which way is the exit of this place? Can't leave. Done. Done our finals close case during time for good young ran padlock on the small minded fools. There but they don't understand where machine lies. I want to detect it, but I'm not beaten. I've sent my wife and son back to Boston. I've retired here to the House of Horrors. I must think. I don't like it here. I don't like it here. I want to get it. Don't like you. Fuck you. Wait, wasn't there something here just a second ago? I swear there was something here. I'm losing my mind. I don't want to stay here. Shard, I fucking hate you. Chance and I can't dismiss them as random chance. The park works, but some things interfere with function. Those variables, this is collected. If you can change their perceptible will go for my attention. I'd rather not have the boys in blue, either kind, investigating in this place too closely. It's a shame about Steve. I rather liked him. Fuck you. Nothing here, just a bunch of evidence of someone squatting. I can't see shit. Nightmare Circus. The circus burns to the ground on opening night, and dozens the unemployed death, fine and rage mob ramble. She shouts out of courage, never. So it's like a reverse of what's happening right now, kind of.
After they let me out, they gave me Callum back and sent me home with a handful of breadcrumbs. Home, bittersweet home. I barely recognized it. Where there had been color and light, there were shadows and regrets. Where there had been warmth, there was a bone-deep coldness that never went away. I tried my hardest to keep the ghosts at bay. Don, watching from the dusty corners while I tried to teach his son to read. My father, coldly assessing me and finding me lacking. I devoted myself to Callum, did the things that they told me. It will get better, they said. Every day will be a little better than the last. I'm in the woods now. Lost and afraid. Things never got any better.
Yeah, we can tell. This disconnect notice for the power. Hunger, the true story of the Dahmers. It's just the Dahmer party story. Depressing story. That's normal. Another book. The Wilting place of the most important science fiction writers of a generation. Bombastic side eye. Criminal offensive side eye. Everything's normal, but it's a little shaky. I love you from Callum. Let's use better best. Remember, drop Callum off, electric bill, fist faucet. Okay, just standardized stuff. Wrench. I can just examine it, apparently. Meat, wine, stuff like that. Door won't open. Just a ceiling fan. Door won't open. Living room. I never see you. It's fine. I loved you, I truly did, but every year you grew more and more like him. You were his girl, never really mine. Living, I can't leave you back in my life. I'm picking up one line. You can't do it. Maybe one day will be easier and I make help. Not yet. I'm not ready to give you. Please don't contact me again, Karen. I'm very honest. Alright, this is just saying she's fucking crazy and telling her what she needs to do. Legal proof of violation. Oh, that's fucked up. They enclosed the bill too. That's fucked up. Alright, I'm taking off the headset. I'm taking off the headset because I know things are about to get bad. You're not gonna hear from me for a little bit. I'm taking off the headset. Or you might hear from me. The mic's still on, but the headset is coming off for the sake of my own ears and safety. I'm assuming this is supposed to be like her apartment building. Oh, there's pills. She came back, got pills. Oh shit, it's full. I was right. The park, it was a waiting on a child for the taken, using joy for baiting, while their mothers' minds breaking. Algesia win. Every day we go out for drinks. These world predators against flags. Working at the park is in the spring. I don't want to come down with you, but where am I? When this job is done, we need to get out of this place. We need to go back to the city where I don't feel like this anymore. Aww. So it seems like Donald was feeling the effects of the park. There's just pills, nothing there. Huh? Oh, this is hello to more. So I guess as a result of all the difficulties, Calm and what's her face, Lorraine, were starving, maybe? With this novel, Lorraine, a match plus one was important time for first generation. Alright, so she's clearly losing her mind right now. Can't even pick up the hat. Because the Rubik's Cube is not complete, can't really read anything. Callum is still the same. Oh. Callum was peeking out of the room. Added the prescription. Remember to take the pills, follow up with Dr. Spencer, organize babysitter for Callum. On the door, not applicable. Anything on the ceiling? Nothing on the ceiling. Ceiling is normal. Thank fucking God for small favors. Wrench is missing this time. That's concerning. With the fridge. Is the fridge normal at least? Examine wine. Couldn't do that before. Oh. Food's rotten. Door won't open. I didn't run away. Dad took me. She's upset about that. Understandable. Thank you, for the watch. It's very nice. It's made me a happy carrot. What in the name of the Lord? A chipmunk goes to stab, stab, stabbing in the eyes, jab, jab, jabbing. All the townies gab, gab, gabbing. Just lie down and let it happen. Basal Ganganil wind. Drawing looks weird. Pills are gone. Can't go back. Walls are decaying. True story of Hansel and Gretel. Battleship. All here in the pages of this shocking fake story. Wait a second. A long time ago in the forest, lived Woodcutter, his wife, and his 2 children, boy named Hansel and Gretel. Were very poor and very little by his up. This story has been doctrined to hide the truth from the unsuspecting public. Now our panel of fairy tale experts have uncovered compelling evidence that Hansel and Gretel were in fact eaten alive. Some parents inexplicably tried to cover it up by telling stories of a witch and a house made of candy. My phone is on. I forgot to put it on silent. Probably should have done that earlier. Hold on. There we go. Mute that shit. Can't have it beeping right now. Alright, expansion plans. Hat's on the floor this time. It's bloody too. Like really fucking bloody. Hasn't been fucking completed yet. Callum is still the same. Wait, unless there's something on the back I should know about. No, it's literally just I love you, Callum. More pills. Looks like there was a struggle probably. Or a beating, considering all the blood on the wall. Jesus. Oh. More pills, tickets to Atlantic Island Park. Okay, so she's addicted to the pills. She wants some fucking pills. She wants some fucking pills. Fucking pills. Callum's driving up a car. More wine. No food. Can't open it. And run, he took me. Pills, 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 book. A history of Solomon Island. Interesting, interesting. Oh god. Oh god, it's the Skinner man. And the door is just not here anymore. Or it is, it was just open. Ugh. Oh god, dolls, dolls everywhere. Oh god, it's all fucked up. It's all fucked up. A boogeyman goes walk, 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 and sneak, and stealthily a sock, 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 and is he really a talk, talk, talking? Now is not time for balking. Cerebral cortex win. Lots of pills. Hunger, the story. The woodcutter is dead, the witch always wins, the witch always wins. Most of this broken story. Can you hear us, Lorraine? A sun will struck the earth. Millions of cattle are parted from their homes. A young shadow, an exotic dancer. Listen, Lorraine. It's the key to saving the world again. Irrepressible, everything we've come to expect. Answer us, Lorraine. Lorraine, we are watching you. Her and Dawn. Dawn and Laura. Who the fuck is Laura? New person. It's not quite there yet. What the f— get out of the way. Pills everywhere, pills everywhere. What? Pills. You are alone, nobody loves you. Almost no more who he once was. Can't believe you've done this. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god, as we agreed in our meeting today, we consider you fucking saying, listen, you are no way out of mind, well, you are a danger to everyone around you. Please note that your only escape from this should be drugs. A shitload of them. Smoking, sterile, oral introversion, use them any way you can, as often as you can. It can only make your life better. In case there was any doubt, you are suffering from a relapse and nobody really cares. Nobody can help you now. Don't fuck this up. Okay, fuck you too then. You've overstayed your fucking welcome. Let me out. Let me out. Lauren, I need you to focus on what we were discussing. The chipmunk killer, Steve Gardner. He was locked away from what he did to those kids. Nathaniel Winters hasn't been seen in years. But he is nowhere near Atlantic Island Park. We've established this. You know this. We are talking. Can you hear us, Lorraine? The killing, as the sun will be devoured, all the cattle will be enslaved. The shadow lies on your future. Our domination. If you listen, Lorraine, you are the key to damning the world. We are... You can only join us, Lorraine. Lorraine, we are one. See her lie, say bye-bye. See her cry. Ask her why. See him die. See her cry. See her cry. See her lie. Forget Don Cat, not him. Ice pig and bear around me. Who? You will watch me rot. Oh, thank God, finally. Oh. Alright, I'm back. I mean, I've been here, but I haven't been listening.
Stories are told again and again, and from their shape we build our understanding of the world. Two children are led into the woods. They are lost for a time, but then are captured by an old witch. The child goes missing in Atlantic Island Park. He wanders lost for a time, before finding his way into the mouth of an old witch. In the oldest version of this story, the mother and the witch were the same person. I never wanted to be the witch. But I am, aren't I?
Yes, you are. You're the witch. This must be where Mr. Winters has retreated to think or whatever. Kids broken today. It has been so long since I heard laughter, so very long. I took one of them. I couldn't help myself. It was fast. The others didn't notice. I liked hearing him laugh. This boy from the academy. I put him on a slab. I tickled him until he couldn't breathe. My machines came to life, whirring in time to his gasps and shrieks. I think this is delightful. The changes wrought in me by the machines are not yet complete. There must be other children I can lay on my slab. That's fucking concerning, you fucking creepy pedophile. Eyes without sparkle. Huh. Hansel and Gretel.
Callum? 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 Callum?
Oh no, it's Chad the chip spunk. Boogie bitch, what do you think you're doing? Why would you do this? Boogie bitch, why? I know I called you creepy, but why did you do this?
Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine. Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time.
Not children.
Take a deep breath and think about the last place you saw your son.
In my heart and mind, I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
So, now that we've completed the game, there is the story of the game is actually just about Lorraine. Let me put it this way. What did I do? I did something stupid.
Stories are told again and again, and from their shape we build our understanding of the world. Two children are led into the woods. Old witch. The child goes missing in Atlantic Island Park. He wanders lost for a time before finding his way into the mouth of an old witch. In the oldest version of this story, the mother and the witch were the same person. I never wanted to be the witch. But I am, aren't I?
Okay, so this game is basically a sort of demo for an old MMO game that no longer exists, called The Secret World. Basically, Lorraine was a character in that game, and the park was an area in the game. Where's the remote? Mute this shit. I can't mute it. Anyway, Lorraine was a character in the game The Secret World, and the park was an area that was accessible. So this game was originally made to give some backstory on one of the characters and the areas that they wanted to add to the game. The game was actually closed down a while ago, though. I can't remember the exact reason of why it was closed down. But I do remember some parts of the story.
Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine.
Basically, this guy was part of an organization.
Things all the time.
Let me just Google it.
Take a deep breath and think about the last place you saw your son.
In my heart and mind, I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
Okay, so essentially, after everything that happened in the park, she ends up in an interrogation room with the man that we, speak to. That she's speaking to. And he basically infects her with the bee in the jar, which apparently is supposed to make the person who uses it immortal and have superpowers and stuff. It's a whole thing with the game. It ties in with the original Secret World game, which is no longer playable, so take that as you will. But, so basically this is the origin story of her. So, yeah, so that's basically it. This is just the origin story of a character in the game. In that game. In the area of that game. I was really bummed out when I heard about that game because it sounded like a really cool game. And I wanted to play it. But you can't play it because they shut it down a while ago. They tried to do a reboot, but apparently the reboot was ass. And ended up getting closed too.
I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
And if you're wondering why we're restarting the game because there's an achievement I apparently missed. And I want the Achievo.
Where's Mr. Bear?
I haven't seen Mr. Bear, Callum.
It'll be really quick, promise.
Stay in the car. I'll go and ask information.
Just a quick Chivo and then we can leave. So apparently the achievement is unlocked by just walking down the road. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna walk down this road. I didn't even know you could leave the gates, actually. As you can see, we're already being accosted by the mist.
What am I thinking? I can't leave.
It's trying to force me back down.
What am I thinking? I can't leave.
Huh, she said it differently that time. If I keep doing it, will she say something different every time?
No. I have things I need to do in the park.
This is interesting. I've actually never seen this before.
No! I have things I need to do in the park.
Not important.
I have things I need to do in the park. What am I thinking? I can't leave.
Okay, so it just cycles. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this midnight gaming sesh. And that is it for the park. I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope to see you again next time. I'm just going to let these credits play out and then I'll close the game for real. So, yeah. If you like the video, leave a like. Tell me what you think about the video in the comments. And if my channel seems interesting to you, then go ahead and subscribe. That would mean a lot to me. Ow. My head. This is why you shouldn't game on an empty stomach. You get headaches. Or at least I do. Oh. Alright. Bye, everyone.